Mind exchange. Converse between self, either giving or receiving the value of one's awareness in return for another. Hey, we're tuned in for another session, another mind exchange, another converse with self. I have an idea where I would like to take this, but one main point that came across my head before I pushed record on this audio recorder was just do it. Even if I don't know the outcome, even if I do not know where it will go, just do it and see where it does go. And that's basically what we really will be doing on this episode here. But I do have a topic or two that I do want to touch on. But just getting there, you know what I'm saying, and how we're going to get there, when we're going to get there, those things are not fully, you know what I'm saying, thought out. Basically what I'm trying to say. It's not fully structured. But it's beautiful just to see how things will go and just to come back and reflect on this. And it's going to be a lesson for all of us. This is something that can help another person. This is something that can help me. Like what we speak about once before us, it can help you, me, us, we. It can help the solo. And solo is really just us, you know what I'm saying? One, unity. Because when we become one, that's solo. But just like how we did on the previous episode, and I really enjoyed this, and I would like to make this something that we do, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. It don't have to be every time, but this is something we can do just to, you know what I'm saying, switch things up. And I'm constantly growing, you're constantly growing, and we're really tuning in with ourselves. And what I really want to get out of this from actually recording myself and putting myself on a podcast is for you to really tune into yourself, because I'm on this journey to fully tuning into myself. And we can get into a story right after our exercise of what led me to actually want to tune into myself more. But our exercise is a simple but really refreshing and deep breath. Something I came across is on our previous episode, we were speaking about how the number 4 is a sign of structure. And one thing, I said a list of things last episode. If you didn't catch it, you know what I'm saying, it's good to go back and catch up, you know what I'm saying, if you choose to. But I touched on the number 4, and one thing that I didn't touch on was the 4 elements. You have water, you have earth, you have air, and you have fire. And let's think about this. The body, when it comes to the body is water and earth. The soul is air, is breath. And the spirit is fire. And what I say, you know what I'm saying, I really challenge us to do our own research and really not just to take what I say is, you know what I'm saying, for what it is, but it's really to put yourself on that journey, you know what I'm saying, put yourself on that quest. But we're going to really try to fulfill our souls, you know what I'm saying, through our breath work, through the air. So we're going to take 4 breaths in through the nose and 4 breaths out through the mouth. And we're really going to command the soul that's within us to just really come up and begin to present itself and really to heal us. So let's begin. Okay, we're going to take our first breath in through the nose. We're going to blow out through the mouth. That's 1. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. With each breath, we're commanding and we're bringing forth that spirit within us. Those 2. Breathe in. Out through the mouth. Those 3. Really begin to feel the soul starting to form itself and become present within your awareness, within your mind, within your existence. Breath in. Out through the mouth. Those 4. Those for SOUL. Those for soul, which is a 4-letter word. But what made me want to really tune in into myself, really, let's leave it at that question. What made me want to really tune in with myself? So there was once upon a time within my life where I was fully driven by pain, and pain was really driving my life. I just said that twice, but there's almost like an emphasis on it. So along my journey, I did become more aware of myself. That's how I was able to, like in that instance, I recognized I said it twice, and I see this really emphasis. That's the reason why I said it twice. So I really became more aware of myself, and that just shows the growth within my journey. But there was one point in time where I didn't like to look at myself in the mirror. I really didn't like to hear my voice, and I really just wanted to change. And we all been there, you know what I'm saying? You had to really put it within your mind that you're not the only one that's going through something. It feels like all the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But we all share this planet. The weight is also on the brother or the sister next to you's shoulder. But once you put it in your mind that you're not doing this alone, you're not going through this alone, and at once upon a time you wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? It just shows you that you can get out of this because you had to get in it. And it's just amazing that we overcome so many things, even if, like I said in the beginning, you don't know how things will go. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't know how things will go. But that's just a beautiful thing about it, because when you don't know, you start to command how things will go for yourself. So I had to change the mind within myself to know that I'm not the only one going through what I'm going through. I'm not going through the worst thing. This isn't the worst scenario. Like, you really had to put that through your mind and really reprogram the way you think. You have to exchange your mind. You have to go through the process of mind exchange to get there, or to get to where you are today. And I can say today, through the journey, through the growth, I really love to see myself. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all I got. This is all I know. This is all I ever known was myself. Of course, through life, I take the time to get to know others, but just like my first episode, you know what I'm saying? Think about the time how much time we invest in getting to know someone else when when we really don't put that same energy getting to know ourselves. So on that journey, it was like a transition. It was like a stage in my life where it's like a rites of passage where I made it to a significant point, a significant turning point within my life. And I really became more acquainted with myself, understanding who this is, understanding who this can be. You know what I'm saying? And it's really amazing. And this really came up from a conversation I was having from a one-on-one coaching that I'm doing presently at this very moment. I'm going through a one-on-one coaching process right now, and these are one of the questions. Well, this wasn't one of the questions, but this is something that came up within our coaching. You know what I'm saying? That this brought this up within me, and I was compelled to, you know what I'm saying, record this and really put this out. And you know what I'm saying? Shoot, it helped me. You know what I'm saying? It can help someone else potentially. And if I just help one person change their life, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing something great. You know what I'm saying? It's really not about the quantity, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the quality. So if I was able to improve just one person, if one person was to do you know what I'm saying, a 180 in their life. A 360 is really just going, you turn around but going right back. But if you was to do a 180 when you going the opposite direction into the right direction, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I done well. I feel like that's a great milestone within my life, and there's actually a word that I chose to use in that coaching, a milestone. You know what I'm saying? An accomplishment. But like I said, I got to the point where I really do enjoy looking at myself. I really do enjoy listening to myself because I really hear myself. And when I look in the mirror, or, you know what I'm saying, I really see myself. I'm talking about like really seeing me, really hearing me. And, you know what I'm saying, that journey just began to become more intimate within myself. Like I said, this is the only person I've known, you know what I'm saying, who this is right here in this body, this voice that's coming up. This is the only voice who I know so well, who I hear so frequently. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful just to think about, my God. It's my God. But yeah, man, that's the small little story. I know I didn't get into too much detail, but you know what I'm saying, pain was driving my life at that point where I didn't want to see myself. The pain that I seen, the pain that I heard. But now it's a totally different thing now. The pleasure that I see within myself. The pleasure that I hear within myself. Hey, it's a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. And man, I really enjoy hearing myself because, you know what I'm saying, I understand where I came from, who I came from. And I hear them. I really hear them when I speak. Even when I see myself, I know who I came from. I really see them. You know what I'm saying? It goes back further than me. It goes back further than my parents, because I may look like my parents, but my parents, you know what I'm saying, look like somebody, and their parents look like somebody. And it keeps going back into the original, that, you know what I'm saying, that beginning. Like, who do they look like? Who do they sound like? And it just keep going back, and I know who that is. And you know what I'm saying, it's healing. It's very healing that, you know what I'm saying, that you change your mindset. Like, you change your perspective, you know what I'm saying, your whole reality will change. You change your mind, the way how you think of things, you know what I'm saying. your life will begin to change. You know what I'm saying? And that's really where that name came from, mind exchange, because we have to exchange our minds on a daily basis. We do it consciously or unconsciously. But one thing that I really want today, that I know I want to touch on this podcast, is just, this is one question, and I got the permission from the great brother that I'm doing one-on-one coaching with. We really had great conversations. Great brother, I known him for some time now, and you know what I'm saying, maybe we'll get him on this podcast one day, so you know what I'm saying, the audience can really get, you know what I'm saying, the mind of this brother right here is very brilliant. But here's a question that I was asked on our one-on-one coaching. The question was, if you had to teach a seminar to a large group of preteens, what would be your topic of discussion? What would be the message? So, at the time, I didn't give him a quick response. I took a little moment. You know what I'm saying? I really had to go within myself to bring, like I said, I had to bring that soul out of me, that unity out of me. So, preparing myself to answer this question, I closed my eyes. And I was really just going within myself and seeing and feeling and hearing what their response should be. And the response was somewhere along this right here. My discussion would be about you. Getting to know yourself. Because once you get to know yourself, you begin to excel within your life. You might see one person excel in their life and you starting to compare your life to their life, and that actually becomes a painful experience for you instead of more of a pleasurable, because you're comparing yourself. You're putting yourself in a race. You're putting yourself in competition with another, when you really should be putting when the competition is really yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that chose to, you know what I'm saying, wake up. You know, just, okay, we were going to say the competition. Well, this is what I'm about to say now. This wasn't said in a one-on-one coaching. I guess this is something else that's you know what I'm saying, wanting to come up. You know what I'm saying? One or many of you in the audience maybe need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Really just to know yourself, not to put yourself in comparison with another. You know what I'm saying? Once you truly start to begin to know yourself, your life will start to excel. It will start to expand. Because all of us don't have the same. All of us do not have the same. The one thing that came to my mind, and I had to pause, because I didn't know if I should say it, but this is what came to my mind. We all don't have the same recipe, but we all are made from the same ingredients. You understand me? We all have the same ingredients, but we all have different recipes. You know what I'm saying? We all make something different out of this life right here, through the choices, through the decisions that we make. And this is what I did say in that one-on-one coaching. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to decision making and choice making and really getting to know yourself. To all you preteens that's, you know what I'm saying, in this seminar, just get to know why. You know what I'm saying? There's some of you that chose to sit in the front. There's some of you who chose to sit in the middle. There's some of you who chose to sit in the back. There are some of you who choose to really just listen to what I'm saying. There's some of you who choose to let it come in one ear, go out the other. And there's some of you who choose to block it all out completely. There's some of you who choose to get to this seminar early. There's some of you who chose to just take your time with it. And there's this, you know what I'm saying, some of you who didn't choose to come at all. You know what I'm saying? Just understand why you do the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? And once you start to understand this, you start to understand who you are. And you also can start to make improvements upon yourself once you know these things. But yeah, that wasn't the full answer from that seminar. That answer. I'm talking about that seminar like I was there. Hey, once you see it, you can manifest it. So this might be something that's you know what I'm saying, coming about pretty soon, because with focus and manifestation, things start to accelerate themselves. So it starts to truly attract itself. So I can definitely see this coming about within my life, me having a seminar, and really just, I'm talking about it now, but it'll really come into fruition, you know what I'm saying? Me talking to these preteens just preparing to go through puberty, you know what I'm saying? It's really having a transition within their life. They're really going through the process of the rites of passage within themselves. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing, but you know what I'm saying, until that day come, hey, I'm ready. And I don't know how things will go, but like I said in the beginning, hey, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of the unknown. Just continue to push out your message. Continue to heal others as you heal yourself. Continue to be that visual representation of them, just in another form. You're them. You're saying what they're saying, or what they should be hearing, just through another voice. And man, it's amazing. A lot of times you just can't describe what you're trying to say in words. And that's a challenge that I'm willing to put myself up to, just to really expand on what I'm saying. And this is really my practice. This is really my stage of striving to perfect it. So, hey, just do it, Halim, I swear. Thank you for tuning in. I love you so much.